Okay guys, welcome back to our weekly policy meeting. We're going to talk about one of my favorite policies because it has so many misconceptions.
So, starting off, do any of you know what Megan's Law is?
Megan, like Megan Thee Stallion.
Ain't that the line in Megan Thee Stallion's song?
I know so much about this policy and it rocks. I want to know when I need to get the hell out of my neighborhood. I don't know how many of my younger siblings surrounded by convicted sex offenders. TBH, they should all stay in prison and rot for the rest of their lives.
You need to leave.
Did we get the shot?
Who's Megan?
Okay guys, so first let's talk about what a policy is. So policies aid in resolving urgent community issues and they help to uphold the societal order in advance of the greater good. So Megan's Law specifically was a reaction in response to a tragic event. And although Megan's Law aims to improve the public safety of things, the benefits have been pretty insignificant.
So the policy was established in 1994 to prevent public exploitation by sex offenders. The law was based on the 1994 death of 7-year-old Megan, who was murdered by her neighbor who had previously committed sex offenses. Megan's family was not made aware when this person moved into their neighborhood, and when the sex offender took Megan, and unfortunately when she passed away, the family was not happy that they had not been made aware that this person was moving into where their home was. So the law aims to warn the public about local sex offenders and to reduce sex crime victims. It tries to correct the mistake that was made by not informing Megan's family. The risk analysis is decided by the states, distinguishing between low and high-risk offenders. Some local governments may alert the public only about high-risk offenders rather than all offenders, but it just depends and varies state to state. The offender's responsibility is to gather the necessary information for the analysis that's on them.
Does this policy even work?
Well, sorta, kinda, not really. So let's dig in a little bit deeper into the law itself. So the law requires offenders to notify the government of their relocation. So the information is collected and then is used to inform the community about any registered sex offenders that may be in the area. Some offenders argue that the requirements of notifying law enforcement about their whereabouts violates their privacy due to due process rights. And the law's been criticized for imposing low-paying jobs for offenders, especially those who were recovering. So, and since the term sex offender is on your forehead and it's sometimes hard to recover and find housing, jobs, or anything else, and the clustering of sex offenders in a neighborhood leads to lower property values, increased fear among the residents as well. The law has had negative effects on both offenders and the community and kind of has not quite yet achieved the desired results. Are you guys even listening?
Nope.
Okay guys, so let's focus back. Megan's Law is a community notification policy and has not been shown to significantly reduce sexual reoffenses. The local governments have found no significant effect on deterring offenders from committing new crimes. It just doesn't have the goal that it's supposed to have. The policy does not reduce the number of victims that are involved in sexual offenses. And despite being in place for nearly 30 years, the policy's objective has not been met. This policy has increased the community worry rather than comfort them on something that doesn't have any benefits to stopping sex offenses.
You think that the government would see the issues we do? Why don't they do something about it?
You know what? You bring up a good point. Although the law aims to increase public safety by preventing similar crimes, it requires communication between local government and the sex offenders who relocate. The analysis shows that there's no profit for either party, and offenders struggle with reintegration, increasing the fear in the community.
Yeah, so the government must decide on policy modification to account for the potential benefits. So that's why you guys are here today, because the politicians that we have aren't going to campaign on something that sounds as bad as, oh, we want to not make sex offenders known to the neighborhoods. Therefore, we need you guys to sign our petition so we let politicians know that we want to change. We see this policy isn't working and we want to change it so that it actually produces the benefits we want to see. So, Rachel, you want to give us a summary? Rachel, Come on. Are you kidding me? We've been talking. Do you even know anything that we're talking about? You have physically got